Sarah Flora Brewing. Sorry, she didn't even get to talk, and I totally took it over. We're gonna try that again then.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're reviewing the rye IPA that Jenny made all by her lonesome.
Okay,
You're shaking the camera.
All by her lonesome is a stretch. I had my hands on everything, and I did the measuring and the placing in things, but there was clearly some instruction that was happening. So while I am thrilled that I have now, from start to finish, made a beer, what will happen is eventually, maybe someday, you'll sit silently and only speak if I screw up.
Yeah.
Someday.
You need to start with some direction.
This was great, though. It was, like, the level of satisfaction of actually doing it. Like, we've talked about, I've been scared for whatever stupid, not real reasons. I was really intimidated. And I'm still intimidated. Like, I still feel like I'm out of my depth in a lot of the stuff that you're doing. But, like, to have actually put my hands on it and done it, and maybe it doesn't suck.
We will see. All right. So Jenny hit all of her levels. OG was 1.059. Final gravity was 1.01. So that gives us a 6.4% rye IPA. Rye PA. I think it's more of a rye pale because we didn't dry hop it. And our IBUs are pretty low, which is like the amount of bitterness you get from the hops.
I know exactly what the IBU stands for, too. Do you? International Bitter Units.
Yeah, I did know that.
I know.
Believe it or not, I did know that.
But you would know how to use it correctly. But did I get a pat on the back for knowing something nerdy and beer-like?
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, I'm super excited. I thought this was really cool because I actually got to taste all the malts separately. And we went through and they were like all these different cereals and things like that. And
now you get to try them combined.
Yeah, and the fact that the rye, I don't know, I'm just excited. I'm really excited about it. Dun, 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 dun. Or is it more like a doo-doo?
Do you want? No, I'm going to keep that one because that one's my branded.
The color's not quite what I expected.
Yeah, it's kind of different.
I think I expected...
The rye's doing some weird stuff.
I expected it to be like red, more red or amber.
Yeah.
And it's a little more like like a really dehydrated pea.
That is a very accurate description. It's not the prettiest beer in the world. I'm wondering if it's that color's from the rye.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe that's why ryes are usually a little darker.
Because they add more... Like,
well, it's also super hazy.
Yeah, it is cloudy. It's not just like, I was thinking it was just the condensation, but...
And there's a floating dip tube in there, and it's been in the kegerator for like a week at least.
Which usually helps it settle.
Yeah. Smells delicious, though.
Smells really in like, there's a little bit of funk and a little bit of sweet.
There's that rye spice. You can definitely pick up the rye.
You definitely get the rye, but it's also...
It's like a rye bread.
It's like rye bread with like apricot jelly.
Yeah, it's definitely got some fruit. What
really super ripe fruit.
Let me see what...
wait, let me see if I remember. There were two of them. I don't remember.
I don't remember at all.
You've brewed a lot more beers than I have. I should remember my first one. We all try to remember our first one. Rarely is your first one a good one, though. And I'm having high expectations. Northern
Brewer and Sabro.
I wouldn't have remembered Sabro, but I did remember Northern.
So Sabro is supposed to be fruity and like weed-like, so dank, I guess.
The nose.
It's so like pineapple is what Sabro is supposed to be, like a pineapple weed.
Okay, so that pineapple is so much more. I kept going like tangerine or something, guava, but it is like a super super ripe, squishy pineapple.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit of a journey there.
You said the journey in the one that I was editing today.
That's because
That's a journey.
Let me try that again. Let me make an artistic choice. It's
got a very specific first taste that I can't place.
It's like a nice little roundabout.
Ooh. It's like almost like a club cracker. I get club cracker from it, like the really
the buttery. I know what you're talking about. Hold on. Okay, I know what you're talking about. And there's something about the mouthfeel that gives you that really buttery coating thing. But you know the round crackers that like have different flavors that are also
Yeah.
like, it's like
The
that.
rye one?
Yes! I know it's so stupid, but yes.
We're peeking. We're peeking.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
That's so true. Yeah, this takes you down a little like
Yeah.
country road of flavor.
It's definitely got some fruit in it.
But it's not super hoppy. I do not think there's a ton of
No.
bitterness. There is
I think
the
we
pineapple
could've-
a little.
We could have probably added more hops and been
Yeah.
and it be okay. But I like it like this. I'm like
This is
more
super
into
drinkable.
malty beer. Yeah.
It's like,
You know, it's got that Oktoberfest kind of maltiness to it.
I agree. Because it's that buttery mouth, that coating of your mouth thing gives you like the full flavor.
Mhm.
The maltiness makes it like right up front. It makes you want to drink more because it's like, you know what I mean? Like once you swallow it, you go,
Sweet and nice and
mm-hmm. But the hops give it depth where it's
Yeah.
not just one, like October, like,
it's like if you put like pineapple jam on one of those rye crackers.
yeah, the pineapple jam is way better. I mean, I've never had pineapple jam, but
I don't know. I'm imagining it tastes like pineapples and it's spreadable.
You know the what are they called? Sugar mango honey guavas, the little mini fruit things that grow on the tree outside.
Pineapple guava.
Pineapple guava, like when they get squished on the ground in the middle of summer and they kind of start to like ferment a
Yeah.
little on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Because it's got that like aged fruit.
Yeah. It's almost like a stone fruity, but like not as deep.
Yeah, peach would be too sweet, but it's
Yeah.
pineapple, super ripe pineapple is
It's
completely
very it's a
accurate.
bright fruitiness.
I really like. It's not what I expected. I expected spicy.
We could even add more rye.
Yeah, I mean, I expected like really intense, spicy, bitter finish, and it's
It's a
smooth.
mild finish. Man, I would drink this all day.
Mhm.
I really would.
And you could drink this with food.
Oh yeah, easy.
No, I really like this. This is absolutely not what I expected, and I'm not sure if that's good or bad. Like, I feel like that's the brewer's experience of like
Yeah.
you have to make a prediction of what you think it's gonna taste like.
Yeah,
and then when you
you do.
actually mix it together.
I think it's also hard to kind of tell how like something like we used an ingredient I've never used before. So like to figure out how much you should use of something to get
was that?
rye.
I wanted to make sure.
Hops. It was hops. Did you like inhale beer?
It's not COVID. Yeah, I didn't know. Shut up.
Need some water?
No. Well, I know you've never done a rye. Shut the fuck up.
You're just gonna come back. You're just gonna pretend nothing happened.
What are you talking about? What happened? I feel like a cat with a hairball.
My face hurts.
So,
Alright.
how's your
And we're
day?
back.
You said it was an ingredient you'd never used before. I knew that the rye was something you'd never done a rye IPA or anything like that.
Yeah, I've never used it at all.
Well, so I didn't know whether or not there were other things that maybe like I didn't know you hadn't also used it in other things. Because is rye something that you could throw into something? Let me try that again. Words are now a lot harder, and I've only had half a beer.
Oh, wait till you get to the next review.
Wait until you get to the next review. My question was going to be along the lines of when we've talked about, like, just putting one thing in another thing, make it not that thing. You know, like, wine is just grapes and whatever. If you add rye to another beer, would it become a...
Rye beer.
Or is it just an ingredient?
You know, that's a good question because, so rye is technically gluten-free. So they make some gluten-free beers with rye, and they don't necessarily call them rye. They usually use, like, rye and spelt.
I've seen, like, rice beers, too.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't remember who
I
made
mean,
it.
but that's, like, sake, isn't it?
No, depends. No, because, again, that's the process. Is if you treat rice like you treat grapes, and the process becomes rice wine, that's sake.
Gotcha.
If you treat it like you add hops and you add yeast and you...
But sake
Heat it?
is cooked rice.
I don't think so.
You have to. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
We can revisit that.
We're gonna.
You know that there's a place in LA that does sake and cheese pairings?
Yeah, you told me about it the other day.
We'll do the Google.
We will the Google.
We will make the Google.
Well,
A rye, not PA.
a rye, not PA. I like that as a name.
A not PA? That sounds like Pennsylvania's gonna get really pissed off about it.
Well, if you say rye, not PA, it means rye, not pale ale. So, it doesn't really work.
A nigh PA.
An IPA?
Nigh also means no.
Yeah, but that still doesn't work. That's
Shut
the whole...
up! Okay,
It's a feisty day.
Feist I rye? No,
I've done better.
This is bad work.
Rise and shine?
I feel like that's been done.
Who cares?
Reuben's rye. Because Reuben's are on rye bread.
But there's actually a brewery called Reuben's in Seattle that's really good.
The kosher, crushable kosher, drinkable dynamic, delicious Yiddish.
Call it pastrami on PA.
We're getting somewhere. You picked up with the yes. This is better. The Reuben thing didn't quite get there, but like sauerkraut and rye.
All right, you have like
We're gonna come
3
back to
minutes.
this. That's okay. We can come back to the name.
Okay.
I
do like pastrami on PA.
Yeah, pastrami on PA is definitely the winner at this point. I mean, I don't know. If
It
I
also
hate that.
sounds like pastrami on Pennsylvania Avenue, which I really like.
Does sound like that. Pastram IPA.
Pastram IPA. Wait.
Because it's pastrami, but it's an I, it's not a Y. So pastram IPA.
I like it.
Because you can make it like...
I like it, yeah.
Which also could be like pastramapa.
Pastramapa? I'm gonna call it that. Pastramapa.
Pastramapa. So much better.
Pastramapa.
The Hanukkah pastrama. The Hanukkah pastramapa.
Hanukkah pastramaka.
You've done it again.
All right, and another one in the books.
Another one in the books. L'chaim.
You're great.
Don't forget to like and subscribe at Flora Brewing on Instagram, YouTube, and if you want early access and videos with no commercials, so you can just laugh at us for looking like assholes sooner, you should support your favorite brewer and join our Patreon. Cheers! Happy brewing! And don't forget,
Drink half the keg!
I think I already did. God, I love you.
I want to thank my newest patron, Anthony Pop. Thanks so much for your support. Did he just go home?
Somebody did. Honey,
He was
I'm
downstairs.
home. I really hope it wasn't in my apartment because nobody's supposed to be down there.
It was somewhere else.
Unless it's the robbers. Robber. Hamburglar.
Scary.
If he's wearing white and black striped shirt and carrying a bag of hamburgers. Damn burglar.
You're very creative.
No, that if you add a little, this is the same.
Oh
like
my
this-
god, I just remembered I have something really cute to show you. Sorry.
Is it a puppy or a pony or a flower?
No, but you'll like it anyway.
Hey, while we're here, what did the fish say when it ran into a wall? Damn. Marinate on that one, Sarah Flora.
That would be something I would do, right? Take it out of the box, put it back
in
It
the
was
box?
in this room the whole time!
Oh no. So show me what's cute.
Look, there are cards from Yakima Valley. Hops.
Oh,
And
that's cool.
There's ingredients on them!
What are the ingredients?
So, it's yeast,
How do you know?
because that's what goes in that. It's wheat, or grain. Water. Hops!
That's really
And the
cute.
jokers are hops holding a beer.
That's very cute. He looks like he'd be a cool guy to hang out with. What do you think his name is?
Hoppy. I'm not creative.
Hoppy,
Herbert.
Hoppy Drink More. Get it like Happy Gilmore, but Hoppy Drink More? No.
Not for brewing use.
Speaking of Herbert? Stink bug?
I don't know where he is.
Dead.
Is he?
Probably.
Nah, he's fine. Man,
You ate him in your sleep.
Can't believe I looked in my entire house for something.
Anyway.
Else in this room.